Shalom. I want to give our praises and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Hawakwadash, my mouth. Double honor to the elders, apostles, a great millstone, size taste to the Akim and Aquathim and children that believe in sincerity and truth around four corners of this earth. All right. I just want to do a quick lesson on laboring, not, for the meat that perish, man. You got some brothers that come in this truth, they'll start doing the work, they get what they want, and then they just stop, man. All right. But with that being said, this is John chapter 6, verse 27. Labor not for the meat which perish, but for that meat which endureth unto everlasting life, which the Son of Man shall give unto you. For him have Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, the Father sealed, man. All right. So once again, labor not for the meat which perish, man. Don't come in the truth and start laboring for Yahweh by Shem Yahushua and become as the seed sown among thorns. You hear the word and you tell others and you start to become fruitful, because you grow and study and bring forth fruit for a while. Then all of a sudden the cares of this world knock you off your pathway, man. And everything else you may have your focus on outside of this work start to take over your focus, man. You start putting this truth off from day to day. The next thing you know, you're no longer bearing fruit. You no longer focus or feeding the Lord's sheep like he commanded you to do, man. All right. And it speaks about that parable, man, on bringing forth fruit throughout Mark and Luke. All right. So I'm going to go and grab that real quick. This is Luke chapter 8, verse 11. It says, now the parable is this. The seed is the word of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, man. This truth, man. All right. And I want to grab Mark chapter 4, verse 14. The sower soweth the word. All right. And verse 18, I'm going to skip on down. And these are they which are sown among thorns, such as hear the word, and the cares of this world, and the deceitfulness of riches, and the lust of other things entering in and choke the word, and it become unfruitful. And these are they which are sown on good ground, such as hear the word, and receive it, and bring forth fruit, some 30-fold, some 60, and some 100-fold. All right? So the sower, he sowed the word. You sow the word by speaking according to this book and warning the people of things coming to pass and bringing forth fruit, which is the people. They hear, they do their research, they study, whatever the case may be, and they see the prophets come to pass, and now they bring forth fruit doing the will of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, because he commanded us. This is what he commanded us to do, man. Before he bring his ultimate judgment on this place, man, which is destruction for all the wickedness and abominations that take place in this time and age, just like he did with Sodom and Gomorrah, just like he did during the times of Noah, and so on and so on, man. And like they like to say, man, warning comes before destruction. And, well, the Most High commanded us to get out here and warn the people, man. So with that being said, I want to grab I want to grab Salakia. Let's slow down real quick. Got so many precepts coming to mind at the moment. You know what? Let me grab this first. Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word of my mouth and get them warning from me. All right? So that's what the Most High told us to do, man. Go out here and warn the people, man. And bring forth fruit, man. Some 30-fold, some 60-fold, some 100-fold, no matter what age they are, man. Because everything that is in this world is temporary, man. It's all vanity, and the works that are therein are going to be burnt up, according to 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10, man. All right. But I'm going to grab 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 7. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. You can't take none of this stuff with you. And in death, there's no remembrance of former things, man. All right? You came in this world without nothing. You're going to leave without nothing, man. Verse 8. But they that, but in having food and raiment, let us be therewith content. All right? So he told us to be content with what we have, meaning satisfied, man. You know what? Let me grab first Salakia. This is 1 Samuel, chapter 2, verse 7. The Lord maketh rich, and the Lord maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up, man. All right? So be satisfied with all that the Lord has blessed you with at the moment, because he can give it, but he can also take it away, Some brothers will do the work for a while, then start to receive blessings from the Most High, whether it be a job, a car, money, house, whatever the case may be. Then just forget about doing work, because that was all they wanted. But all that is vanity, man, and will soon perish, man. Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 14. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit, man. All right. So with that being said, you can't take none of this stuff with you when the Lord shows up. All right. And like the scriptures say, riches can't, roughly paraphrase, riches cannot deliver you from death, man, or from the wrath of the Most High, man. All right. But righteousness will, man. Doing what he commanded you to do, his keeping his commandments and so on and so on, man. And that's why he also told you to lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, You stack yourself riches in heaven, man, when you do this work, man. All right. Matthew 6. 6:19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust do corrupt, and where thieves do not break through and steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. And if your heart is in this world, well, it's going to be burnt up right along with it, man. And that's why the Most High told you to stack your riches in heaven, man. All right? Don't come here laboring for the money, man, and so on and so on, man. Or whatever you may be wanting at the time, and you get it, and you just give up, man. You go on about your business. You ain't laboring no more, man. All right. And this is 1 John chapter 2 and 15. Because everything is vanity, man. And it said, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world, man. And the world passes away, and the lust thereof, But he that doeth the will of Yahweh Bashim Avshai abideth forever. All right. So all that is going to pass away, man, pretty soon, man. The only thing that's going to be able to abide, and that's going to, the only thing that is going to abide, man, is his word, the Most High word, and them that do the will of him, man. They're going to receive that promise of eternal life, man. Because he's about to bring his judgment on this place, man. All right. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 19, verse 1. A laboring man that is given to drunkenness shall not be rich, and he that contenteth small things shall fall by little and little, man. And to contemn is to despise. So despise not the little things, such as doing his work, or keeping his commandments. We supposed to diligently seek him. And if you're a workman, rightly dividing the word of truth, and you become drunken by this world, you begin to give up doing his work, because whatever the case may be, man. All right, you're gonna start falling off little by little, whether it be because of you despising laborers' work, don't even want to upload a video on a unicorn, YouTube, or just don't want to read, and etc., man, because you're so caught up in this world. Well, ultimately, the Lord is going to take that light away from you, man, and neither do a man light a candle and put it under a bushel, like the scriptures say, man. So you can at least study, so you can at least study before you try and step out and teach, just study, show yourself approval, like the scriptures say, man. All right. First Corinthians chapter 1, verse 27. But Yahweh by Shema Shai have chosen the foolish things of the world to confine the wise. And Yahweh by Shema Shai have chosen the weak things of the world to confine the things which are mighty, man. All right. And some people count studying or doing this work as foolishness. But like the Most High says, man, Isaiah 55:8, his thoughts are not their thoughts, man. His ways are not their ways, man. All right, roughly paraphrase. And we shall be saved through the foolishness of preaching, because that is what's pleasing to the Most High, man. Anyone that does this work is going to receive their reward, man, which the Most High promised his elect before the world even began, man, which is that eternal life. Not your job, not your car, your house, or whatever the case may be, because all that is going to be burnt up pretty soon, man. All right. This is Titus chapter 1, verse 1. Paul, a servant of Yahweh and apostle of Yahweh Shai, according to the faith of Yahweh by Shema Shai elect, and the acknowledging of the truth, which is after godliness, in hope of eternal life, which Yahweh by Shema Shai, that cannot lie, promised before the world began, man. Second Peter chapter 3, verse 10. All right. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, and in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up, man. All right. So everything is going to perish, man. Everything is all vanity. You can't take none of the stuff with you. Don't come in. Don't start. Don't just continue in the doctrine, man. It's point blank period, man. As simple as that, man. I got a few more precepts for in and out. I'm gonna go back to First Timothy chapter 6, verse 9. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveteth after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. But thou, O man of Yahweh by Shema Shai, flee these things and follow after righteousness, godliness, faith, love, patience, and meekness. Fight the good fight of faith. Lay hold on eternal life, whereunto thou art also called, and hast professed a good profession before many witnesses, man. All right. And continuing the doctrine, man. So with that being said, I hope this lesson was edifying, and shalom.